As you can see, I have all kinds of videos on here. I hope you like them, find them informational, enlightening, and maybe entertaining. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think of these by giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thank you. Okay, what we got here is a brand new Kenmore electric range. I'm gonna give you some helpful tips on this thing. First off, this is the way it came. I mean, naturally it isn't in the box anymore, but that's it. And as you can see, it's not level. They do that on purpose so you can level it up to your stuff. So what you got to do, and what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to video it, is I'm going to put this level on it. I'm going to get it all leveled out, sideways, back and forth, get it perfect, uncover it, and then we'll show you how to hook up the pigtail. This is the pigtail. They say you can't go wrong with this, hooking it up, because as long as the middle one goes on the white one, you got black and red on either side. So we'll also show you how to do that. So let's get it unwrapped. Okay, on this unit you got to take this off. Screw gun always makes things go a little faster. Then you can get into where it plugs in. So now you hook these up to that. So you run this up through here, like so. And you got your plug-ins right there, there, and there. White is in the center. It's going to match up perfect. So we got to loosen these up. We're going to loosen them up with this. Screwdriver works just as good. I just don't happen to have one with me. So we're going to take this. We're going to put them up to there. But before we do that, we want to make sure they're going to reach. We're going to stick this thing right here around it. This is to keep your cord from sliding back through the hole. Somebody grabs this, tries to jerk it out of the wall. Or if you're in California, you have a earthquake and it tries to fly out on its own. Anyway, this is what you want to do here. We want to loosen that up a little more. Put this around here, and then you tighten it back up, and then that way you can't pull back through there. And try it. Now that down there, red wire right there, that one goes to that side. We're going to tighten it up. But using one of these, don't forget, a little of this go a long way. Don't over tighten it and strip them out. Let's hook up our last one here. Like that. Good and snug. This is not going to be pulled out of there, thanks to the safety deal. Now we got to do is put this back on it, like so. And the instructions are right here on most ovens. But if you're doing one that's used and maybe that doesn't have this, that'll help you out. But there we go. Okay, this comes with an anti-tip bracket, which goes to the back of the wall. Then you slide your leg right up into there, so nobody, kids or nothing, can push on the front of this and pull that down. I don't have any kids, so I've never used this. But I might this time, because I plan on selling the house someday, and that'll stay with it. Anyway, I'll get a video of putting this thing on, I guess. Never done it. Something new. All right. Here we go. 11/16 of an inch from there to there. That the back leg should slip right into there, and that should hold it. Let's find out. Okay, now we just plug it in, like so. And it's beeping, so it must have done something there. Yep, it's going off and on. None of the knobs are on, so we ain't cooking, and I don't want to. We got to read. I think I'm going to read the instructions on this, but I'm going to see if that anti-tip device works first. Let's slide it back and see what happens. Well, don't slide it into the refrigerator. It may not fit because it's, forgot about that lip. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think it went in. I think it did. They must have known what they were talking about. Yep, it's on there. And it fits. Bonus. Now then, let's read the instructions. This is the thing telling you about the anti-tip over deal. So, let's do the rest of this. On this oven, there's two racks, and there's, these are the heavy-duty racks. There, looks like they're powder-coated or something. Bottom one is a curved rack, and it goes on like so. Actually, they're adjustable. And this is your center rack or top rack. Slides right in. Heavy duty. They say you can you leave these in when you do the self-cleaning oven part. We'll find out. One thing I like about this is if you notice that light goes off and on with the opening and shutting of the door due to that switch. And I'm sure it's got a switch up here that you can leave on all the time. All right, I like that. Now we're going to set the clock. Should be one that says, clock. Good. Oh, here we go. It is now 1:58. So let's go to 1:58. 1:59 by the time I got there. Good enough. That's set. Hey, that wasn't too hard. I think we can handle that part. I'm going to check out the burners, see how fast they get hot. We're going to turn each one up to high. On this one, you push in and then turn to high. Let's see how long it takes them to get red hot. Getting warm fast. I wouldn't want to touch that thing already. Wouldn't want to touch any of them. Much faster than the broke down one we sold. Well, it's been a minute, and them things are throwing off some hellacious heat, starting to get red. That's impressive. I'm going to have to keep that in mind next time I cook something. There they are, red hot. About a minute and 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and they're hot. Red hot. Okay, we're going to try and see if we can set this oven. Then we're going to also see if we can see if it's true to what it says. So what we got here is this little piece right here. I'm going to stick that in the oven. Then we're going to set the temperature and see what happens. Let's try bake at 350 and then hit start. That was pretty easy. Now then, we got the oven on. We got the preheat oven light on. We're going to see what happens when this gets up to 350. We'll check out and see if it is calibrated. Some of these have knobs where you just pull the knob off and switch it around if it's not calibrated properly. Naturally, this has a computer in it, I'm sure, that is already calibrated, and so that will break first. Yep. Well, the oven just preheated to 350. Let's see what the little gauge here says. says 235. So something ain't right there. We'll set that in there for a little longer and see if it goes up. Well, it has been 15 minutes, 16 minutes. It is up to 350. Matter of fact, it went up past 350. It's set at 350, but this is reading 350, almost 360. Let's just put this in there and leave this in there and see what happens. Okay, I've been waiting a while now, about 20 minutes, 21, and the stove has hung right out there at 350. It went up, it went down, but it's averaging right at 350, 351. Now there is a way to go on here and reset that. But being I'm only off 1 degree, I'm not going to reset it. What you do is hold this down for 3 seconds after you've shut it off. And then you got that. So then we want to go down 1 degree. Well, it goes 5 degrees at a time. So, do I want to do that or do I want to do not? I think not, but that's how you do it. Then you hit start and that locks it in. But we don't want to lock it in because it's within 1 degree. I'm not going to worry about it. But that's how you calibrate it. Hold this down 3 seconds. Hit these buttons here once you get to your degree here, which showed 0. Then you go up and down. And that's it. Hit stop. You will hit start if you want to lock that program in. I didn't, so I hit stop. So that's it. That's how you calibrate this one and how you put it together.